It's time for the show that engages with people of the combat sports world. And now, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed combat sports show champion of the world, Flash Knockdown!
Welcome everyone, and thank you for joining me on episode 16 of Flash Knockdown with the Manchester Mexican and UK amateur mixed martial artist, Adam Gomez. Welcome to the show, Adam.
How you doing, bro? You all right?
I'm very, very well, my brother. Excited to be on?
Yeah. It's been a long day, but yeah, your energy's just perking me up a bit here. It's all right. It's good.
That's good, man. That's good. Well, it's an honor to have someone who has served this great nation on the show. So thank you for making the time today, Adam.
Cheers, bro. Thank you.
You're welcome. And before we go any further, Adam, could you give the viewers an overview of your MMA career, the gym you represent, and how people can find you online, please?
Yeah, so as it currently stands now, I'm 4-1 in the featherweight division. I had a plan earlier last year to drop down to bantamweight, and then COVID kicked in. Fighting out of ITC Blackpool, which is obviously in Blackpool under Kevin Fryer. You've probably seen him on Bellator. He's an absolute beast. Really, really good guy. Really nice guy. But I wouldn't like to be stood against him in a cage room, being honest. From there, also sponsored by a co-owner of the gym, Richard Tingey, Options Mortgage Centre, and also Jamie King Groundwork. So I'm just going to throw them in there because them guys always sort me out when it comes to things. Wonderful.
And how can people find you online, Adam?
Do you know what, mate? I've got Instagram. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. We're going to go on a bit of a tangent here. I've got Instagram now, but I rarely post on it. Yeah, I rarely post on it because I just think it's like a proper fake thing, innit? Like I see all these posts, and listen, I've got friends that have suffered with mental health and all this kind of stuff. When I see these girls put these posts on, going, woke up this morning, just needed that bit of redemption, and you're in a bikini, yeah, that's you fishing for likes. That's not you looking for inspiration or feel good. Listen, bro, if you type in #funeral on Instagram, people are taking photos by the graveside.
This is #1 bullshit.
Now, we can't be friends. We cannot be friends if you're the kind of person that does that. You know what I mean? So that's my listen. If you take photos at funerals or you got to post bikini pics, that's fine. But just put. I think I look good, so I've got a bikini on. Don't put feeling down today, so I've done myself up. Mate, it just winds me up.
Love it.
That's by the by.
Love it. Well, your energy has put me up now.
Yeah.
This is going to be a good show. I can tell.
Mate, I'm like this 24/7, mate. Honestly,
I love it. I love it. Brilliant. This is going to be an awesome show, Adam. Well, thank you very much for that, Adam. And we now move on to the next part of the show that I've called Flash Choices. For first-time viewers, I will ask Adam 10 questions with 2 possible answers. And Adam, you choose the one that best suits in a flash. Got it, bro?
Yeah, got it, bro. Good.
All right, cool. So first one, Adam, we start with 2 featherweights. Alex Volkanovski or Max Holloway?
Max Holloway.
Yeah. Did you see his fight versus Calvin Kattar?
Mate, he's an animal. He's not even, I can't believe he's not even 30 years old yet. Do you know what I mean? And
yeah.
Absolute animal.
Yeah. Unbelievable fighter, right?
Yeah. Just something different, mate. Just like watching him and his height, his frame, everything. He's different class.
Yeah. Do you think he won the rematch versus Alex Volkanovski? Or
yeah, 100%. 100%. I think he won that fight.
At the end of the day, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Me too. All right, Adam. Second one. A Fry Up or Kevin Fryer?
It depends, doesn't it? Because
it's
it
true.
depends
It
what we're doing.
depends. It does depend.
I'll tell you, listen, Kevin, as I said, he's honestly the most humble guy you'll ever meet. Yeah, he doesn't talk about fighting, doesn't talk about nothing. And yeah, mate, but when you're like sparring him and that, mate, he he never takes a little bit, he never goes hard or anything, but he's just a naturally big guy. I mean, Kev's a middleweight, that's he walks around heavy, and obviously I'm a featherweight, and I'll tell you this, I've not lived in Manchester for over 10 years. After one sparring session, I swear to God, I was driving down the M55 from Blackpool back to Manchester, and I thought, it didn't hit me till I was halfway back to Manchester. I thought, I don't even live there no more. Like, what are you doing? I had to turn the car around, mate. But nah, if it's like just chilling out and having a laugh, yeah, Kevin Fryer. But if it's anything to do with fighting, I'd rather have a fry up.
A fry up, okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you won't be watching. Next one, then, Adam. Push up or pull up?
Or push ups.
Push ups, yeah. How many can you do in one go?
I don't know, mate. One of them, till it hurts, and just keep going a bit more, and then have a breather and that.
Okay. Quality Street or Reese Street?
Oh, Reese Street. Reese Street's a really nice guy, Honestly, I've spoke to Reese a few times, and he's just game, and he just turns up, and whether he's there to, he just turns up, and he'll fight anyone. He's not bothered. You throw some money at a kid, and he's turning up. Yeah,
I think he's got 39 pro fights.
Yeah, he has. He's just, as I said, he's a nice guy. Recently stepped in, and I appreciated at the time that he stepped in to do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you fought him in September 2018 at Budo 33.
Yeah.
Next one. Yeah. Next one in, Adam. Adam Levine or Adam Sandler?
Adam Sandler, 100%.
All day long, innit?
All day long. I don't know if he's like losing his ability a bit, because I know he's funny. He's not as funny as he used to be. I don't know if I'm getting a bit boring in my old age and that, but
shut up!
Yeah, them Happy Gilmores and Big Daddies, mate. You can't knock them.
I was just going to ask you, what's your favourite Adam Sandler movie?
Yeah, Happy Gilmore. But I like the other one that he brought out, actually. Like, Just Go With It. When he's like blagging at his dental nurse is his wife and that. I thought that was quite funny, to be fair.
The one on Netflix?
Nah, not Netflix, not that one.
No.
He's Just Go With It. Remember, he's trying to get that new young girl, and he's blagging his friends, his wife and that. But it's just good. Okay,
yeah, he's a brilliant actor. Yeah, love a bit of Adam Sandler. Raphael or Michelangelo?
Michelangelo. Was that the orange one, isn't it?
Orange one, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah,
Raphael's the red one. I've seen you in a red one.
Have you?
Yeah, I'll put it up on here. Yeah, I've done my research, brother. I've seen you.
Oh, no, I know what you're talking about.
You see? I've been scouring the internet.
That's heavy, that. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Okay, yeah.
Do you want to give us a story about that one?
Yeah, so I think it was 2017, and we were in Cyprus, and there's this thing called what's it called? I don't know, mate. Some United Nations thing anyway. We were there for 6 months, and it come to Halloween, and they were like, yeah, you can have a party if you want. So in that photo was me and a friend from my old regiment, Gary Smith. And yeah, we was dressed as Ninja Turtles, mate. It was absolutely chaotic. Yeah, it was good. It was a good night, mate.
I bet it was.
I don't know where you've got that from, though. I don't like the way you've got that, mate. I'm worried where this is going, to be fair.
All right, well, the viewers are looking at it right now, so
yeah, it's what it is, mate.
Okay, listen, if you don't like it, don't put it online.
100%.
You know what I mean? Right. Hot pot or fish and chips?
Oh, fish and chips all day, 100%.
Yeah. What's the fish and chips like in Blackpool?
Do you know what, mate? If you go to the right place, it's all right. If you go to the wrong place, you know what I mean? You could be you could be going to the toilet a bit. It's one of those.
I gotta take Bob. Well, listen, we'll get to that in a second. Oh, hello.
It's one of those things, isn't it? It's Blackpool, mate. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, I came from Manchester, and when I came to Blackpool, I didn't know what to think of it at first. But then, obviously, I found the gym, and then you meet people like Kev, other people like boxing coaches like Jeff Thomas, BJJ coaches like Stephen Hewitt, Like you meet like Paul Rice, you meet all those individuals, and you know what? If he comes home, mate, and it was when I left there, mate, it was a bit of a sad, you know, because obviously I'm up in Catterick a lot now. I'm in Blackpool all the time, but because I work away with work a lot, when you're away, you do miss it 100%.
I bet you do. Yeah, I bet you do. Saving Private Ryan or Dunkirk?
Oh, Saving Private Ryan, mate. That Dunkirk, that was a bit soft, that one, wasn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Is that one with Harry Styles in?
That's the one. That's the one. Yeah, directed by Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, turn it off.
No,
nah,
not for you. Saving Private Ryan.
Let him sing about his watermelon sugar or whatever. That man's got no place on the battlefield.
That's true. That is true. Okay, 9th one then, Adam. Michael Gomez or Wilfredo Gomez?
Michael Gomez.
Is that where you got your nickname from? Because he's also 100%. Known as the Mancunian Mexican.
Yeah, listen, absolutely loved Michael Gomez growing up in that, and obviously he was a prominent figure in Manchester. And I've been called that for so long now. It happened something happened where he was a kid with the same name as me when I was boxing when I was younger. Right. And I thought I'm just going to change it then. So I just put it down on the card as Adam Gomez. But then it stuck. But yeah, Michael Gomez, used to love watching him. Like, especially even now when he comes on Sky and stuff, and you watch his old fights, it's that mentality. He never took a step back. I loved it about him. He'd fight anyone, win or lose. He'd step in there of anyone. I just got a lot of respect for that mentality. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well said there, Adam. And then the last one, and staying on the theme of boxing, WBC champion or UFC champion?
UFC champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aspirations of making it to the UFC perhaps one day, Adam, or not?
Nah, I think everyone's aware. I'm too old now, mate. I'm 30 years old. If I started it when I was like fucking 4 or 5, I'd have been with a chance, wouldn't I? But nah, mate, I'm just...
Well, you never know. DC, I think DC didn't start. I know he had the Olympic sort of background, the Olympic wrestling background, but I think DC didn't start MMA until he was 32, and ended up champ. So yeah, never say never, my man. Never say never. It's never too late.
I don't know, mate. I'm one of them, mate. I think people do the sport for other things. Some do it for to define them. I'm a cage fighter or this and that, and you get other people that do it because, listen, I'll be honest why I do it, mate. I do it because I like training. I like the environment. I like the people at the gym. You don't get them I've been on the mats with people that are, for example, police officers that are on the same mats as people they've arrested, right? Mm-hmm. And you see that kind of change in people, or just a different variety of people who come through the gym. You don't get that in any other sport. You don't get it anywhere. And that was my whole reason for training. It gave me that outlet to be with like-minded people. And listen, I'm not in this for wins and losses and all that. That's what I've just thought about these last couple of years now. I thought I'm getting 30 years old. When it comes to fighting, I'll go on the days I'll go, I'm going to have a look at him on YouTube. I'm going to do this. Listen, I've been speaking to that Chris Allen. Chris Allen's been messaging me all the time. Listen, I don't need to know names. I don't need to know anything. End of the day, it's just a fight. Records are for DJs, aren't they? So it is what it is.
Love that. I love that. And how did you find that overall, Adam?
Say again, sorry?
How did you find your flash choices overall?
Yeah, it was good, mate. Obviously,
good fun?
Yeah, mate. The Ninja Turtle thing was pretty funny. It's good.
Okay, good. So, Adam, it's now time to flash back, beginning with your earliest recollection of martial arts.
So, earliest recollection. I remember I used to go to a place called Witherton in Manchester. It was like a karate school, and I used to think it was sick. I've got an orange belt in karate and that. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal. And then there was a guy there called Jim Collins. He's an Irish guy. He's dead now. Rest in peace, Jim. He's honestly a really, really nice guy. He used to teach all us little street kids about karate and all this. And that's what I remember, my earliest thing going there. And then obviously everyone else have seen Rocky, and I thought, I want to do boxing now. So I went down to I think the first one I went to was I think of the order of this now. So I went to St. John's ABC in Charlton. Then I'd seen Tyson Fury when he was an amateur,
and I'd seen him. He fought David Price when David Price was fighting at amateur from Vauxhall Motors, I believe. I was like, he trains in Wivenshaw. Bearing in mind, I'm only like a 12, 13-year-old kid. I'm getting on the bus to Wivenshaw. So I used to go there just because I wanted to see this big, like, freak giant guy. Do you know what I mean? And then I was at Jimmy Egan's for a bit, and then I finally went to Moss Side Fire Station, and yeah, that was it. It was just good, mate. It was never like I was never like one of those kids that's training every single night for hours and hours and hours. It was a case of I could only go where it was open. Do you know what I mean? So if Moss Side was open, I'd go to Moss Side. If Wivenshaw was open, I'd go there. And that's just how it was at the time. I was just a young kid, and you know, not to get too personal, but with my mum and dad not being together, being separate, my dad being completely out of the picture. My mum, she'd working at the hospital and that, she's a mental health nurse, so she'd be working all the time. I've got my two older brothers that I live with; they're both working. So it was a case of, like, you ever seen Matilda? Like when Matilda just got a little library books, that'd be me with like a karate bag on, just pottering about. Do you know what I mean? Just the different things, but nothing bad, mate. Just it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And did you ever imagine at that point, Saddam, you would one day be competing?
No, I never had any. I'm not gonna lie to you. I never had any inclination to want to do it. So within my same age group and from the same area, you've got Brendan Loughnane and Kane Musa. And I remember seeing Brendan when Brendan first started. He was literally on the street, and he started like, I think he was like shadow boxing on, started to choke people and that. And he went, "Yeah, come here." And he probably doesn't remember it now. He grabbed me and he started like choking me. I thought, what is this? So then I spoke to him, and then I found out he went to a place called Moss Side Ground and Pound. So I thought, I'm going to go there. So me and another lad called Michael Fay, we went down to this Moss Side Ground and Pound. We were at a gym, like not an MMA gym. It was a church hall with some mats down, and there was a guy called Danny Ram. Danny Ram and his son Chris, and yeah, he used to teach us like just like the basics of like, I mean, it was like wrestling and that. It was weird, mate. It was a different time though. It's like you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't have like 14-year-old kids now getting like levered by grown men. Do you know what I mean?
That's fucking illegal.
But
yeah,
they weren't taking liberties. It was all teaching, mate. And there was this other guy there called Barry. I don't even know his second name, but he used to scare the shit out of me. Like some old school cat dress. I'd turn up with like a tight t-shirt on. And just everyone called him Barry the Bastard, mate. He'd be folding you up, he'd talking about cat dressing. I don't know what cat dressing is, mate. I'm still watching WWE at this point, do you know what I mean? But yeah, honestly, mate, it was nice. It was good. I wouldn't change anything.
Okay. And which of the three martial arts out of wrestling, boxing, and karate did you enjoy most?
I think it was a boxing, to be fair. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I did used to like it when we went to Moss Side Ground and Pound, but that was only on twice a week, you know. And then it moved from the church hall to Burnage High School, and then it just slowly started phasing out. I remember I seen Kane a few times, and he'd went to the Wolf Slayer at the time, and then yeah, that was it. But then that was the same time of I was getting through high school and I was starting to get to college, and it got to the point then where I had to decide what am I going to do next. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And did you ever imagine you would join the British Army? Talk to us about the process of you joining, please, Adam.
Yeah, so I'll be straight with you. I had no intent. So I had a very good friend. He's a very, very good tattoo artist now. He's called Joshua Reeves. And I remember we were younger. He was in cadets, and he said to me, "Oh, come down." He had all this army gear, and he's like, "Come down, you'll love it. It's good. It's this, it's that." I turned up, mate, and I remember going, and the walking around camp, the swinging their arms, doing all this drill, people shouting at each other. And I was like, this is not for me, this. What is this? And I swear to God, I went once with him. I went cadets when I was about 14 years old or 13 years old. I'm never going there again. Absolute losers.
Sounds like something a nerd or a virgin would do.
I looking at him going, "Yous are all geeks." Do you know what I mean? So then it comes to it. So I went to college and that, and then all my friends were going to university. Even the girl that I've seen at the time, she was going to university, and I was thinking to myself, I don't really want to do none of this. I was like, what can I do? And it just so happened there was a Marine show at the college. All these Marines came and they started speaking, and I was like, that was pretty cool. But one of them was a Marine. It said, one of them was a commando, but it was an army commando. And it just said like army commando, and I thought, like, that sounds quite good. So speaking to him about the army, and then I just decided I was gonna join the army.
Wow. And what were some of the assignments and places in the world you were sent to, Adam?
Oh, since I've joined now, so when I first joined, I was a medic, but I transferred over then to the infantry. So I went to 2nd Battalion Duke of Lancaster's regiment, which is honestly like I'm not with them anymore. But listen, some people think it's I love them lads. Yeah, my mates in there know they are the usual suspects. So Kane Pennington, Adam Price, Joe Mellor, all them guys. Yeah, these are funny individuals. Joe Mellor is the Joey Diaz of my life. I can ring him now. Yeah, put him on
He's
the
always
phone.
got a story.
Listen,
Always got a story.
Joe's the funniest person I've ever met. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, all them guys. So it's just all 2 Lancs it was just Manx and Scousers. Do you know what I mean? Everyone in there was either from Manchester, Liverpool, and obviously traditionally everyone goes, "Oh, they don't get on." Listen, them Manx and Scousers, mate, class. I loved it. So yeah, so I went there, mate. When I first went there, we went to I think we went to Afghanistan, and then we went to other places. We've been Falklands, Kenya loads of times, Estonia, Latvia. We've been all over with him, mate. But it was honestly, it was really good time with him. I think I was with them for like 8-9 years.
Wow, that's a long stretch.
Yeah, it was honestly really good experience.
I bet it was. And I'm sure there must have been a few, but was there any moments you can talk about, Adam, where you felt your life was in serious danger?
I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? Because it wasn't extremely kinetic. It was just a chance. I think it was a case of I'm just a young lad. Do you know what I mean? And I was going on flights with lads that had been out there before, and I remember being on a plane out there, sat next to a guy called Jay. I remember it to this day. As we got handed the food and that, and he said like a comment like, "Yeah, lads, you'll probably get shot, lads," or something like that. And I thought, I'm only like 20 years old, me. I was 21 years old, and I was like, Jesus Christ. But then he's only winding me up. It was good without them, mate. It was all right. It's just different, isn't it? It's different. It's weird how you can quickly adapt to your surroundings.